So a lot of you guys have been asking for all my builds that I've been using. So I thought in today's video, I'm gonna go through all the ones that I have in my loadout and just show them off really quick here. Not gonna go too much in depth though, but yeah, just go through them. So we're gonna start off with the Asen 8 build here, which is 6-piece that you get from the raid. It's not the best one because honestly I haven't cared too much to farm about it. I used to play this one in the beginning of our speedruns, but now other people play it, so yeah. I'm using Nemesis, which is obviously good for sniping, but in this case I'm using it for the holster talent, which gives you 25 headshot damage when you scope in, right? So the main weapon is a SVD. This one have lucky shot, which gives you more mag capacity and extra as well. So I have a really fat mag, but I actually do prefer to use naked here. I thought it was actually saved in my loadout, but it's not. Let's see if I have a naked here. Yeah, so naked gives you 50 more headshot damage when you have 0 armor, and you have to use an Asetek, so that gives you a lot of damage. So that's what I would like to use, but honestly I think extra here is fine because you're just buffing your group, right? So 6-piece of the gear set, so we can go through what it gives you. Weapon handling, accuracy, marksman rifle damage, and then obviously 5-piece is the flipping cards. You get 100% mag size, which is great for your team. 30% bonus armor, pretty good too. And aces and 8s gives you your next 5 bullets 100% bonus damage, which is the big thing. And the 6-piece give it to your party, right? So this mask is actually only gear score 300, which is bad, right? But still though, 33 damage to elite and 10k HP. You want to have a high damage to elite roll here, but like 50%, and then health, or possibly hazard prediction, but I would definitely go health there. So that's the mask. On the chest I have crit damage, weapon damage, health. Would like to swap the critical hit damage to headshot damage. Otherwise it's pretty good though. I prefer having some HP here instead of armor. So for the second boss where I like to use this set, there's a gas that actually takes down your HP, right? So having HP or hazard protection, as I said earlier, that's why I recommend that. It's pretty good to have, so you don't die from that. You can see I only have 85k HP, which is pretty low, so I do struggle with this build because my build is honestly shit. But that's what I would recommend there. Then defensive mod slot, we use one with HP here, and offensive mod slot here with weapon damage, damage to armor, and marksman rifle damage. Damage to armor is great, and so one of these would be perfect. Like this is 5% damage plus 1% damage to armor, which is multiplicative, so it's really good. Looking at the holster, nothing too special here though. I have crit chance and critical hit damage. I would like to have a fat HP roll here, like 40k HP, like similar to this one. It's what I would like to have here because I don't have HP here and it makes me quite squishy. But having crit chance, it's fine for SVD because you're just spamming it, so you're not hitting headshots all day. But HP is what I would like to have here. Then another offensive mod slot, marksman rifle damage, and weapon damage. Backpack, I would have weapon damage and health and armor, I guess. Like having crit chance, it's fine. Like honestly, go whatever you want here, but weapon damage definitely. HP or armor. As I said, I use this for the raids, so HP, something I'd rather take. And then health here as well. Gloves, I think it have 2 stats, right? So marksman rifle damage, and I would like to have health here instead of crit chance. Pretty straightforward. Knee pads have crit chance, and they can only roll crit chance, right? They can only roll a red, so you have to go crit chance here, and then offensive mod slot with sniper damage as well. So that's the build I'm using here. Go through the stats really quick here, even though my stat and my build is pretty bad, but hey, it was good enough to do some world record raid times, right? So it worked, right? But headshot damage, crit chance, and all that. Nothing too spectacular here, just showing it here because people will ask. But I got this one in 2 rounds, and then I stopped farming it basically because I don't farm the raid. We only did speed runs, and I haven't played in a while. So the ARPV headshot build here that I use a lot in the raid as well. I use it for first boss and third, not the last one because headshots are not that good there. So Eagle Barrier as a main, really good for headshot. 29k base damage. Haven't updated this build in a long time because shit doesn't drop and I don't really farm anymore. And this is just secondary here. So Hillagard mask, let's just see here. So I have to think of it. Yeah, okay, so the mask I actually want to have is Murakami, right? I would like to have this mask, but basically exactly like this mask, but just the Murakami, just to get 8% HP, right? To get my HP higher. So that's what I would like to have, but I don't have that. So I'm using Hillagard with the health and damage to elite. 45%, it's the highest I have. I would like to have 50%, but it haven't dropped. Talent, you want to have hard hitting, and utility slot, it doesn't really matter, but having 4% reload speed, it's what I would go for. But if you can, go Murakami mask there. Like I have one here, for example, but it's 7.5% HP, which is not that impressive. And this one could only roll to 30 damage to elite. That's why I'm not using it, because you see I get more HP here, right? But too much on HP there, and too much armor I think as well, right? Yeah, armor is too high. Fenris chest piece, important. Would like the armor to be health here. The rest is really good on this one though, but I would really like it to be HP here instead of armor, because it's a berserk build. So you can see here, berserk. Headshot damage, weapon damage, that's what you want to go for a headshot damage build. The higher the weapon damage, the better. Hard hitting here, you could use vital, but hard hitting for damage, right? But vital wouldn't be bad. So this one have a defensive mod slot. Obviously I want to have offensive one, because then I could put in like 6 to 8% more weapon damage, but that doesn't never drop. Like it never drops for me. It's really hard because everything have to be correct. It needs a berserk, hard hitting, offensive mod slot, headshot damage, weapon damage, and health, and then you need to roll one of them as well so you get the max value, right? But yeah, that's the Fenris chest piece. Using Araldi holster with 40k HP and precise. You could use this, what is it called? Devastating as well. But obviously headshot damage build, you want to go headshot damage. And especially since they nerfed sharpshooter, this precise is even more effective, because you have 30 or 25% less headshot damage now. So precise. If you're playing on console, you can obviously swap the headshot damage for weapon damage or crit, just saying. But I have another AR build that is for crit, so yeah, we get there soon. So weapon damage, damage to health, and assault rifle damage. I would rather have damage to armor, but damage to health is also multiplicative, so that's what I have there. I don't have the best gear mods. I roll the backpack with health and weapon damage. Would like to see a bit higher values here, but I don't have a backpack that have more than 9%. I think I have one that have 11%, but 11.5 is the highest, but I don't want to roll that away because I used that backpack in a crit build. So it would be nice to roll this higher, but yeah, haven't dropped because there's too much RNG in the game. Tech support obviously doesn't work. You could use like efficient, for example, but that active talent is not too important. You want to have hard hitting here as well for more damage, and another offensive mod here. So 2 Araldi. Then we come to the gloves, and I'm actually using Alps. And the reason you want to use Alps is because, yeah, one attribute here, which could be 12% AR, but obviously unlucky. And then precise for headshot damage. And the good thing with this one is that, yeah, you get an offensive mod slot, and since they reworked that, you just put in one of these and you get a lot of damage. 2% damage to armor, which is really good because it's multiplicative. So yeah, that's the glove. Obviously other gloves would work if you don't have this glove, right? You could use a Araldi, you could use a Murakami, for example. I could use a Murakami and I get more HP, 174k HP if I use that. But HP for me, it's nothing I worry about because I want to do as much damage as possible, and the recent times I played, it's just speedruns, right? And now I haven't played a raid in a long time, so yeah. Hillagard with health. I could recalibrate this for higher health, but I'm lazy. And I mean, honestly, 3 or 4k more HP, I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, health, hard hitting, 2 defensive mod slots here with high health is what you want to look for. And yeah, that's basically it. So headshot focused AR build with Berserk, and Eagle Bearer. Stats. Look here. 5 crit chance because we don't care about crit chance. 109 headshot damage. Am I in the right spec? I think so. 41% assault rifle damage, 28 all weapon damage, plus when I'm at 0 armor, then I get 50% more all weapon damage. 2% armor damage. I'm surprised that's not more. 32 health damage, 2% extra from the mod, right? And yeah, that's basically that build. AR PvP, I don't know if this is worth to go through, but I guess we do. I don't PvP in this patch. I think PvP is unplayable. It's really, really bad, and everybody's just stacking armor and unbreakable. This is not a build I would recommend at all. It's actually pretty trash. If I would get this one correctly, I would have 300k HP. I think Sleepy have that version. Same weapons as before. We have 2-piece True Patriot for 10 damage to armor, which is great. So crit chance and health. A Fenris chest piece with headshot damage and weapon damage. The skill power here should be HP, but I don't have a better chest piece. That's why I have 405 skill power, which doesn't do shit. 11 weapon damage, Berserk, Vital. In PvP, you obviously want to go Vital instead of hard hitting. Then offensive mudslot with 2 damage to armor. Araldi, same holster as before, 40k HP, precise, offensive mudslot. I would like to have 2-piece Araldi there, but the backpack that I have is just, it doesn't have Vital, right? So yeah, losing that, I lose so much HP. So I'm using this one. Weapon damage, health, armor, makes me tankier. Vital, offensive mudslot. But yeah, I would like to use Araldi there. Gloves with True Patriot, only 8% assault rifle damage. I could roll 9, but I haven't done that. Obviously, would like one that with 12% and then the rest into HP. But that's what I got. Hillagard with cloaked and 22k HP and health here. As I said, like I don't PvP, so this build is pretty shit. But I wanted to make an Eagle Bear build with Berserk, but it's just not worth it. You should just go Unbreakable build, to be honest. You should probably equip a double barrel shotgun as well and learn how to run in circles, and yeah, and you will be PvP master. The stats here. Like that. Don't waste more time on that build because it's not good. Sniper PV build, which I do use on the raid. It's definitely not where I want it to be. But it hits decent. It could be way better, but yeah, it's what I have. So with this one, I should have naked. Yeah, naked. And then you want to have 8 times scope. I don't know why I have that scope equipped, because yeah, you want to have obviously. Does that one work? Yeah, okay, that one works. So I would use that one with naked then. And then Nemesis here as well. Use Nemesis as a main. If they close, I could use the SVD, right? So it's the same mask as before. I don't want to have a Hillagard here. I want to have a Providence mask. But this is what I have. I don't have a Providence mask with damage to elite, high, and hard hitting. So this is what I use. Same with the chest. I want to have either a 511 chest or a Providence chest. But I would definitely Providence chest piece, right? With a passive talent. With 10% hard hitting. So 10% damage to elite, right? Is what I would like to have. I don't have that yet, so this is what I use. So I use Hillagard instead, because it have 3 mod slots, right? So you want to go headshot damage and weapon damage then. Then armor or health, it doesn't matter too much. The same holster with health, precise, offensive mod slot. Obviously we're going for the free Araldi. Same backpack as before, hard hitting, weapon damage, offensive mod slot. Gloves. Obviously I would like to have them 12%, but this is what I have, precise as well. I think I would like to have hard hitting here actually, because you have so much headshot damage anyway. Providence knee pads, health, hard hitting. But yeah, like I would like to have 3-piece Providence here and then 3-piece Araldi. So Hila to Providence. Or you have a 511 chest. That's really good as well for the mod slots. But that's kinda it. See, 259 headshot damage, so I think hard hitting instead of precise would be nice. Because I think my damage to elite on this is not that high. 90%, okay, that was not that bad. But yeah, that's its stats too. And yeah, I mean, a lot of my builds are not min-maxed or as good as a lot of people think. They do the work though. And yeah, I mean, you get the info, you can sit and farm for days and possibly get it. Most likely not, but hey, this is, I don't know, some LMG PvP I had before, I guess. So crit AR build with Eagle Bearer and a normal P4 with strength and extra. You could use rate of fire instead of extra, but max size is pretty good. And then damage to elite on the scope, crit chance on the barrel, under barrel, 5 damage to elite on the barrel, 20 round mag. If you don't have that, use a 10 mag instead. Possibly you could use a crit chance scope instead, but I don't think it's needed. So with this one, you go free Wyvern. I think this is really similar to what I had before, but yeah, we're showing it anyway. 3-piece Wyvern, 1 friendly chest, Hela Guard holster, and Murakami gloves, right? So damage to elite with crit chance here as well. You're limited to 4 blues here though. So you could go HP on the mask. I go crit chance though, because my chest is bad. Because you will see later, I'm actually wasting 1 blue for just a mod, so yeah. You could go health there. You have to like put that together yourself. So you have 4 blues, right? But I would like to have health there instead, I think. Because I'm using 1 defensive mod here for 8k. And my game randomly tabbed out. So yeah, I would like this one to be an offensive mod slot instead. And then use a blue on the mask. That would be better. 13 weapon damage, 20k HP, 8.5 crit chance with Berserk and hard hitting. Could use Vital instead though, if you want to have a bit higher HP pool. Like my HP pools are pretty bad, but it works good enough for me, and most of the time I'm speedrunning anyway. If I play, like we have good group, we run it fast, so having low HP, it's fine if you get used to it and you kill stuff faster, which means you're not on the fire as long, right? But yeah, that's the chest piece. The holster, 32k HP and 11.5 crit chance. So that's the reason you use Hela Guard, because you have 2 stats and you can get so much value from those with high HP and crit chance, right? And 2 offensive mod slot as well. So it's pretty good. Even though you lose a talent, you gain a lot from using that. Wyvern with 11.5 weapon damage. This one is really hard to get. I only got 1. So obviously the 2 utility here could have like 1 red here with crit chance, 1 with crit damage, or optimal having 1 health here with like 20k HP, and then the chest would be offensive here instead. That would be so much better. But hey, RNG is pretty rough in this game. So that's what I have. Hard hitting and vital though, that's like what really good with this Wyvern backpack. 2 passives. So yeah, brings up the HP a bit. Gloves, Murakami for the 8% HP, and 2 rolls here, health and assault rifle damage. Would like to have 12 AR damage and the rest in HP, like 12k maybe. And 12% assault rifle damage would be optimal. Probably 10k or whatever. With clutch, so if you crit, you get 20% health back, right? So you put yourself at 0% armor, and you do a lot of damage with Berserk, which is on the chest, right? Wyvern knee pads, 8.5 crit chance, hard hitting, of course, which have a offensive mod slot, right? I mean, that's basically that build. I don't think this one is too impressive either, but I wouldn't say like my builds are any impressive at all anymore, because I haven't been able to upgrade them in months, it feels like, because it's just really hard. So okay, 49.5 crit chance, huh? Not the greatest. That's on the P4 though. What is it on Eagle? 50 on Eagle. But yeah, I could let's check. I could get that 45. Oh, that's normalized. Wait. How do I see if it's normalized or not, dude? I don't even know. I think it's for 9.5. I could swap scope if I want more crit chance, but honestly, like that crit chance is enough. So I had cap before, but that was with was it a backpack? Yeah, it was with another backpack, I think. No, I had crit chance on this backpack, but I decided that 11.5 weapon damage is better than 10% crit chance, right? So I rolled 11.5 weapon damage here. So that's why I'm not capped. But that crit chance is enough though, like I region up pretty well, but obviously you want to have a bit more crit chance. Want to be as close to 60 as possible. Crit damage for the 2, which is pretty low, but you have strained on your P4. And yeah, Berserk as well, so. And mainly want to crit just to heal yourself up. But yeah, strain gives you a lot of damage too. So this one is crit build, which means no headshot damage, because it's a body shot build, crit build. Mainly I use this one for the Razorback, because he doesn't have a head. 44% the AR damage, 29% all weapon damage. 0 armor damage. Should have some of those mods on though, I guess, but hey. But yeah, that's basically the builds. And I mean, most builds I use Defender Drone with the Revive Hive. Basically on all of them. Except in PvP, I guess, but I don't PvP. But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I went through this pretty quick though. So I guess it could be a bit hard to follow, and I'm not like explaining everything because then the video would be 1 hour long. But I do have videos before that goes through the builds, but this is just updated because people have been asking for that. A lot of stuff haven't changed, but some stuff have changed, so yeah. Anyway, this was requested, so I hope you guys do enjoy this video anyway. And probably notice I haven't uploaded too much because there's not too much to actually upload. Like, I haven't played that much Division recently. Like I log in, I've been doing the dailies, and then I'm done with that. And now I'm just been farming materials. And I've been just trying other games because yeah, there's nothing to do in Division 2. PvP is unplayable at the moment, and we played through all the content a long time ago. Like sitting and speedrunning the raid all the time, beating new records. Sure, it was fun like the 2-3 first times, but it's just the same stuff all the time. We played once, we beat the record, we don't play for a week, we go in and play again, beat it again. Like, it's just, to me, I don't know, I'm just bored of it. I'm just waiting for new content to come, and then I will be back and play more, right? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you are interested in more, just, yeah, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.